What were your biggest takeaways? Let's share them with Catherine.
My biggest takeaways from the day yesterday were the real connection with people. Like I want to triple down on events, like 6x 10x on events, because every time we do them, like when we were with you guys in Toronto, that's 200 people in a room, to this thing, thousands of people in a room, to a dinner with 10 people. It always, just like you texted me the other day, like hand to hand, we always say 1-to-1, hand to hand, always works. Yeah. Events always work, right? If you do them right and you get 10 people in a room or 1,000 people in a room, they always work. That's the number one thing I take away.
Well, people don't remember what you say. They remember how you make them feel, right? And that's through being with someone, that interaction, that energy.
100%. And I think like if the thing that DC, he won't remember this, but I'll give it to him anyway. He, early lesson he told me, which is like, think about what you remember from an event, right? Yeah. You don't remember all 20 speakers, all 10 speakers. You remember like one or two things, similar to, how we talk about reading a lot and like the approach on books, right? Like pick one thing. You remember one thing, and then like if the food was any good, right? Like, or like you could get on the Wi-Fi. You usually remember like one or two things. And so we try to optimize for people to have that like that takeaway. One or two big takeaways. Which I think if you try to like get everything right, you're not going to. But overall, can you get that one or two like things that people are going to walk away from?
Yeah. Did that sound like a good event?
That sounded like a great event.
The other thing that was crazy was it was open, right? Like I wanted everybody in their seats, but around the perimeter was just everybody hanging out, playing games. Like to be able that you could like have a drink and like play cornhole while watching Jocko on stage is incredible. Like,
did you like the venue?
The venue is amazing.
Yeah. I had never been to this venue, right? I had never even seen it. I had no idea, and I don't know how close to the event I actually processed that it was outdoor.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. So we did the run through. So Monday,
because I had never visited before. Monday
night, it was 7. By the time we did DC's run through on Monday night, it was 7 p.m. It was 95 degrees out. And so we're texting each other like, what do you wear? Like, what do we do? Luckily, it was 10 degrees cooler, and the day there was a breeze and everything. But Monday was like, whoa, this is going to be a sweaty place to be.
It was a big change because I didn't know the details of the venue or the layout or any of that stuff.
We try to keep some stuff
secret. I'd say in the first year I was pretty close to it, but Jana, who did an amazing job creating the entire event, and she does the road shows, and she's doing HYPERGROWTH West, like had this so under control that I was like not in it. I was not involved. I could totally like pull away, and so, but that led to like me a week before being like, what? This is outside? Yeah. Like, what about if it rains? And what about if this happens?
Actually, Jenna.
Yeah.
Love the strategy with her reaching out, a couple of times the day of and the night before. Like you guys are sending out some emails. It's a great reminder to people too. Important. And some people, actually, I think I heard this on your last episode where you said some people hate that. Yeah. That's okay. Then they shouldn't come to the event.
No, like they're not going to be happy at the they're not going to be happy at the event.
No, it's intentional. We talked about it a lot. It's something that we do the day before an event, the morning of the event. We send a ton of reminders because we want to make sure the people who are going to go have all the information, and like me or like DC or like you, I know I'm going to an event, and I don't like save that email in my inbox. Then the morning of the event, I'm like, oh, where is that place? And so we want to make sure that on the morning of the event, the second you go to your inbox, the address is there, everything you need is there.
Next time we just need to know the after party's on a boat. The email would have been helpful.
You would have like, I read all the emails. You would have not in this email.
I read the Twitter, I read the Insta, I read the LinkedIn.
5:30 a.m. flight from Toronto, which is 1 hour. We would have thought you would have been there.
So painful.